Happy Tuesday. Look, I'm in the she shed again. Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing tonight? Let's see who all is here. Rosie and Suzanne, they were the early Floozies. And then Sandy Michaels, she was right in there behind them. Yes, I am glad that I tell you guys, I'll tell you here in just a minute, but I am just amazed. I'm feeling this good tonight. Donna's here. Hey, Donna. Deb. Hi, Deb. I got my California mug. I know service, but it's not time yet. You're excited now because I'm talking to the people. I got my California mug. I am all set. All ready for it. Mary Webb. Hello, my friend. Kathy G. Good to see you. I had a wonderful, wonderful trip. I really, really did. Hello, Patty Barker. How are you tonight? Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. I know. How weird is that? Listen, I just got home yesterday and I look like I'm okay, right? Lorna, thank you. Hi, Dana. How are you tonight? You been drinking out of your cup too? Your Texas cup? Thinking about me? Oh my goodness, you guys. I'll tell you what I got for you tonight. I'm going to tell you what I got for you tonight. Hold on. My suitcase is, it's very full, you guys. Hang on. It's all the pockets. So this is the second bag I checked. So I checked one bag, which had my clothes in it. Then I checked this bag because it was cheaper. See, two bags could be checked with Southwest. And I didn't have to send it home and pay money to ship it. And there is a whole story about this bag, though. Y'all are gonna laugh. You're in for it. You're just in for this story, okay? Oh gosh. Hi, Sally. Good to see you tonight. I'm so glad you came in. I know you got a new one, and he just looks so lovable and sweet. Okay, you're on chapter 8. Oh. So Annie, are you reading A Serial Killer's Daughter? Not hundreds, but there's a good bit in there. There's a couple. There's a couple. And then I do have this bag also. Now this bag was in my other suitcase, okay? Because I couldn't quite get it into this one. So this is in the other suitcase. Okay, so here's my story, y'all. Here you go. I was taking a look at the stuff that I had to bring home, and I thought, I can get all that in there. I'll just put yarn in a box, and then I'll put everything else in my suitcase. Wasn't looking like it. And then, Lorna, was it you? Was it you that said, maybe you should invest in a second suitcase? I think it was you. It was either you or Frozen. One of the two y'all said it. And I thought, well, I have thought about it. Well, I remembered when I was taking all my clothes out and hanging them in the closet upstairs. Let me get this closer. There, is that better? I remembered that there were two suitcases up there. Uh, there, that should be better. I had it turned down. It was you, Lorna. It does sound like that, doesn't it? And you called him Cash. I would call him Cash. So I asked Dad because there was a suitcase downstairs in the closet. You know, I was staying downstairs last time I was up there, and I remember seeing a suitcase down there. And I thought, okay. But that one down there was a lot bigger. So I asked Dad, I said, Dad, you have you have a couple suitcases upstairs and then you have one downstairs. I said, which one of those do you use? And he said, well, I use the bigger one. Most of the time I use the bigger one. I said, okay. And he says, there's two upstairs. I said, yeah. I said, let me go get them so you can see what they look like and make sure. Because I know that one downstairs is bigger. Okay. So so I go upstairs and I get the two suitcases and I'm holding them up, you know, and I'm kind of turning them around, holding them up. And he's like, well, that one right there, he says, that's a carry-on. I know that one's a carry-on. I'm like, okay. I said, you know, this other one, it looks a lot like mine. So that I think they're both carry-ons. They would both fit, you know, up in the upper deal. And he goes, yeah, he says, but I don't remember that one. And I opened up a zipper to kind of look around in this bag, and I pull out a dryer sheet. And I went, oh crap. It is my bag. The second one was my bag. Y'all, the bag lady didn't even know what her bag was. Oh my gosh. So, this is the other bag, the one that Dad let me borrow. And it's full of stuff. Can you imagine? You know, you have too many bags when. Now, let me give you a look at my hands real quick. I must have hit the camera. That's my coffee and all my doodads. Hold on. We've hit the camera. I hit it when I brought in when I brought in that suitcase. There we go. Okay, here is my cowl. It is so close to being done, but I have had to redo this 3 times. Tonight, I finally got it right. Finally. So I'm almost there because see here, I've got like 8 rows right here of the knit. It's a moss stitch basically, or seed stitch. So it's knit 1, purl 1, and then when you come back around, you purl the knits and knit the purls. Okay. And see, I'm almost there. But I got 3 rows in 3 times. This is the 3rd time. I finally said that's enough. I can't do any more. But look how it's looking, you guys. Does it look like the Golden Gate Bridge? Does it look like it? I know we have to use our imaginations, and y'all know what it is. You guys and I, we know that it's the Golden Gate Bridge. I got to thinking about it. It would have been nice if I had gone in ever so often and put like a star, you know, like for stars up in the sky. But I could always do that later. I could go back and double stitch it on, but I don't know if I will. But it would look good. So that is my project and how it's going. You guys, I've barely used any of these yarns. This is all I've used of the gray. Isn't that something? Okay. Yeah, top stitch it. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to just start pulling stuff out of this bag. Does anybody have anything they want to share? Do you have any good news you want to tell us about? Or you just want to fill me in on anything? Just put it in there and let me know what's going on, because I haven't talked to y'all in a few days. Now, when I did show you guys, I think I showed you guys some of this after I had been with Cheryl, but I can't remember. So if I repeat things, I don't think y'all are going to mind. Okay. Oh, and the other thing is, I didn't put any tags on these bags because I wasn't expecting to check them when I went, because I didn't check them when I went up there. So I had nothing to tell me which bag. And I didn't even recognize this bag when it came through the chute. So I have now put a little, this is a disc, a Happy Planner disc in teal. And I put one on the other one too. So now I'll know what my bags are. Okay, this is the front of the bag. Okay, this is the front of the bag, and this is the top zipper. Let me pull this out. I don't think that was mine. That appears to have gone with Dad at some point. That is micro pore tape by 3M. Pretty thinking that's a freebie from Dad. Okay. Sorry, Serbs. It's like, man, all this noise since I got home. Glad you're back, Sandy. Having a bad day until a certain dog plopped in your lap and gave you kisses without being invited. Oh, puppy love is just so wonderful. What Sharon Shopper Sissy 5 hours forgot what a marathon shopper she was and worn out for 2 days. I feel your pain. I do. Although I will tell you this, y'all, there's another one of these somewhere. We will find it. This is from last year. And Cheryl bought these for me during last year's markdowns. So these were normally $14.99 down to $3.74. This is the bright turquoise. And I want to say that I showed this to you guys. She gave me 5 of them. They are a DK 3-weight, 100% superwash merino. 215 yards each. So there's 5 of those. So, okay. I need to grab a basket to put this stuff in. Hold on. I've got a stool next to me I'm propping it up on a stool. But I thought I had. Okay. We're going to employ the sloth bag. Okay. That's going behind me. 2, 3, 4. All right, now I'm going to do the second. Oh, there's the 5th one. There's the 5th one, you guys. And it has some lighter sections in it. All right. Something fell out. But see, I'm trying to do this where y'all can see it, but I don't think that's going to work. See, this is that other. Y'all are going to be amazed at how much I can get in this bag. So this is just the front. Okay. And this is the bag that Cheryl gave me. This is that one. It's the, I think I made a video. The North Pole. And there's a place in Colorado Springs. The North Pole is there. Uh-oh. Something fell out. It's my pen. So it's a sloth pen. It's the stickers for the boys. Those are for the boys. That's the bag that the bag was in. A new pair of sloth socks. She's sending these squares to go in my blanket. Those are awesome. And she made me a hat. And this is Cheryl's pattern, and she has it written out, and I keep telling her she needs to send it to me. Here is the top. It's got a wonderful texture. Let me stick it on for you. I really like it. And she didn't tell me what this yarn was. I don't think she's here. Does she come in? I think it's super, super cute. And she made it longer. I bet she remembered that I like the beanies a little bit longer. I know, the sloth pin is so cute. Okay, and then what is this? Okay. Now, I have not shown you guys the things. Now, this is from this is the stuff from, I haven't seen y'all in so long, I'm like in a frenzy here. Who gives a scrap? This is the stuff that I got there that you have not seen, okay? Now, these are the smaller books that I got. This is such a cool book. It is by Virginia McGlynn, illustrated by Walter McGlynn. So her husband, I'm guessing, maybe it's her son. I'm not sure the story on it. Finishing illustrated for knitting and crocheting. Other helpful hints and over 60 illustrations. I paid 50 cents for this book. And it says published by Bernat Yarns, Spinrite Ltd, Listowel, Ontario. Copyright by Virginia and Walter McGlynn in 1980. And this book has, and look at this, you guys, from the desk of Eleanor C. Bernat. And this is a letter to the lady who did the book. Virginia McGlynn was from Abbott Yarn Store in Beverly, Massachusetts. And this is a letter to her from Eleanor Burnett of Burnett. Darnspirations Burnett. Jean, good to see you. Woo! Jean's here. How are you doing, hun? I'm so glad to see you tonight. Awesome. You like the tour of the store? It was a lot of fun, you guys. Your booklet, Finishing Illustrated for Knitting and Crocheting, is the most comprehensive and concise finishing handbook I have ever seen. It is the answer to an industry-wide need for thorough and readable finishing instructions for handmade garments. Is that not cool? She did her own introduction. Here's a knit chart. It tells you stitches for yarn. So 5 stitches to 1 inch, 3.5 stitches to 1 inch for, worsted, for bulky. That's for knitting. Here's the one for crochet. I was just in awe when I saw this. What size to make, some hints on making different sizes, picking up your stitches with the crochet hook here, showing you the difference between a purl and a knit. Aren't those wonderful pictures? I mean, you cannot get any better than that picture right there for a purl and a knit. Hey, Tammy, glad you made it. Yes, A Serial Killer's Daughter is the new book, you guys. So I was just really tickled to find that one. Then I found this one. And this was in that back room that you guys saw. This is a Leisure Arts. Y'all know I love Leisure Arts. Knit prayer shawls. It's 15 wraps to share. I got this one for $1. I got to take the hat off, y'all. It's too hot. And it's bound with a spiral. So everything lays really nice. Look at that one. They're all different designers. There's a close-up of the pattern on that one. Oh, look at this one. So we will go through these books a little bit more down the road. And this one is another Leisure Arts. This one is knitting it's 9 Cozy Knit Projects by Andy Javori. It's warm up with scarves and cowls. And I paid 50 cents for this one. There's some great ideas in here. Look at that one for using lace weight. Fun. Great ideas in that one too. So that's the small books. And then here's my little bag of goodies. And I had gone into another shop. And I left and I didn't have all my stuff. And I got back to Dad's and I said, I was thinking to myself, I don't think that I got everything. And the next thing I know, Melissa from Andromeda Sock Yarn, she's inside of Who Gives a Scrap. And she has her shop in there. she sent me a message on Instagram and she said, I have your other bag of goodies. I was like, I knew there was something else. And this is the bag of goodies. So I picked up this necklace. And it was $4. And I could not make this one for $4. But this is right up my alley with the black and the silver. Yes. Well, Carrie Rawson. Yes, I believe that's right. I believe that is right, Sandy. Carrie Rawson, a serial killer's daughter. She is the daughter of BTK, and his name is Dennis Rader. So, got a necklace. I got a couple of these. These are kits, okay? They were 50 cents a piece. And they have this you guys have seen this before. This is for making a little purse. And it's got everything in here. It's got the thread and everything. And if I really wanted to make it into a little purse, I could just go ahead and sew it by hand, or I could do it on the machine. But I thought for 50 cents, it would be nice to have these to do the crochet ones. So 2 of those. Then this was $4, and these don't these look like gummy bears, you guys? Hey, Wendy, that's okay. Come on in. I'm combining this with book night. Hi, Bree. Hi, Tina. Oh, yes, I haven't talked about the ring yet. That's another new acquisition. Isn't it perfect for me? That is turquoise, you guys. I finally got some turquoise. I love it. And it was adjustable. So these are to go on the end of the needles. So you've got the really big ones here in the yellow, and then a medium size one in the green, and then the red ones have the smaller. So this is to go on the end of the knitting needles. Aren't these the cutest? For $4, I couldn't have bought one pair for $4. Thank you, guys. They had this set for $1, and this is also a little set of to go on the needles. And this is the harder rubber. These are this is an old Sunbeam box. Can y'all see the Sunbeam on there? I don't know if you can see that. It's like an old Sunbeam sewing box, little kit thing. I found this for $2, and this is how to make mittens. All right. It was $5.99 at Hobby Lobby, and then it was marked down. It has another sticker on it where it was a clearance, and then now I got it for $2. And this is suede, and the suede is black on this one, but it is in here. Everything's in here. So now I could use this as a pattern to make more of these. $7.99 for the 2. Oh my goodness, I got a great deal. Yes, they're stop protectors. Hey, Linda, and anybody else that came in and I missed you, hello to you. Hello, hello. Yeah, stitch stoppers. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's wild. $7.99. So anyway, everything is in here to do a whole set of them. But this doesn't quite look like enough yarn. So I think this is the yarn to stitch them on, and then you use something else to make the mittens. But the pattern for the mittens is in here. So that was cool. Is my Chelsea in here? I didn't see her. I don't think she's in here yet, unless I missed her. This was 25 cents. It's a tassel. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to use all of these for stitch markers and bag pulls. I'm going to make bag pulls, and these will get another little something to go with them. I got them in several colors. These were 25 cents a piece for these. You guys, I could have looked and looked and looked at the all of the beads and the bubbles and stuff for jewelry making and all of that stuff. I could have spent hours just looking at that stuff. Well, I know, right? Yep, they're leather tassels. Who knows, Donna? I have so many ideas, you know? Who knows? I'm going to have to start making like, okay, this is jewelry day. Okay, this is diamond painting day. Okay, this is yarn day. I think that's what's going to have to happen. I got 4 of these cute little paws, and you guys, I'm not entirely sure, but these might be sterling. What do you guys think? These look like sterling to you? They do to me. These were 25 cents a piece. So this is $1 right here for 4 of them. Don't these look like sterling? They're heavier. They have some weight to them. So I figured even if they weren't, they are much nicer than some of the ones I've been getting from other places. So I could put one of those on with the leather tassel, and then a pretty colored bead and stuff. It'll be so cute. I think that there's going to have to be some rearranging. We're not through rearranging. He told me he was not going to do that, Sharon. For 50 cents, I found these. These are buttons. These are buttons, each and every one of them. You've got footballs and stars, and you've got, I think there's a couple of numbers in there. There's a football helmet. It says team, win. I just thought those were super cute. And my idea for these would be to put them on the side of a hat. stitch them onto the side of a hat. It didn't work. Having a schedule didn't work. Okay, they should be marked. Well, they're much nicer even if they aren't. I will have to use a magnifier. I will definitely. Yeah, I'll definitely have to use a magnifier to look at them then. Okay, now, you guys, don't ask me what all of these mean because, honestly, I haven't looked it all up yet, and I don't really know, even though I speak German. It's been a while, y'all, but I couldn't help myself because these are in German. In German. Look how cute. So we got the hippo with the bird, and it says right there, Willkommen, which is welcome. And right here, Großes Dankeschön. Großes Dankeschön. That means lots of thank yous or big thank yous. This one says, Hab dich tierisch lieb. And I can't quite make this one out because I know it's love. Lieb is love. Hab dich, have you something love. And I don't know what tierisch, right now I cannot think of what tierisch means. And then up here, zusammen sind wir ein tolles Team. Since we are a team, a total team, zusammen sind wir ein tolles Team. And then this one over here is kleiner Schatz. Now, kleiner Schatz is like little baby, something similar to that. And then, so this is actually kind of like a children's because we've got the kangaroo and then we've got but it's got a giraffe, you guys. Isn't it cute? Now, these are stamps. So I have a stamping block, and you take these off and you put them on the stamping block, okay? And then you put this side in the ink and you stamp it on the deal. Do you have, what does that mean? Oh, do you have love? Have you, but what is tierisch? I can't think of what tierisch means. You organizing also, Sandy? Okay, one more thing that was in this bag. And that was this set of needles for $2. I was very good about buying needles. You guys saw all the needles that were in there. But this one, all right, hold on. This one was a really good size, and they're chai goos. So this is a 24-inch fixed chai goo, and it's a 10.5. And I know that I will put that in a bag with the project, and I won't have to worry about using my interchangeables and having to find them. And it's a chai goo for $2. There's no way I could have found a chai goo for $2 anywhere. So that's what was in that bag. We haven't even got inside the bag yet, you guys. You have all my love. That's probably it. Sharon, you are working it out. That is probably it. I just can't remember what Tierschmin. Yeah. Okay. Let's. Oh, the store was Who Gives a Scrap. And I did a video showing you guys around. Now, there is yarn in here from Andromeda Soft Yarn. And I have left a link for you down below. But first I want to show you what my daughter Carrie gave me when I got there. Now, my daughter Carrie had gone to, I think the weekend before I got there, my daughter Carrie had gone on a little weekend trip with Sailor. And they went to close to Leadville in Colorado. And she stopped at a store and got me something. Y'all see it? This is from the Dye Smith. This is naturally dyed fiber. And it's from Leadville, Colorado. This is 70% merino and 20% alpaca and 10% silk. It is a fingering weight, 437 yards. And the dye that she used on this, so she dyed it over a natural yarn. And the dye was an indigo and a pomegranate. That's what she used to dye this, to get this color. And she used liquid extracts. So she didn't use any powder. She didn't like sprinkle it with any, she didn't just dunk it in with them. She made a liquid extract and dyed it that way. Hand wash in cold water. There's no color, but the dye is IPLE005. So that's probably what she put, the code that she uses on the color once she makes her extract. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, what you guys, what I see on my screen there underneath that camera, to me looks a little bit on the blue side, but here, you guys, can you see better the color? It is a teal. Yeah, turquoise. Yeah, but you're working it out, Sharon, better than I did. It is such a pretty color, and oh, so soft with that alpaca in it. It's very nice. It's very nice. Donna, have you ever heard of her? Have you ever heard of the Dye Smith? Y'all know Donna is a yarn dyer, and I love all of Donna's yarn. So thank you, Carrie. I love you, honey. All right, now Carrie and I went into a store downtown. This was downtown in Glenwood Springs is where we went. And I got a couple things in that store. Now, that store was called the bead something, I don't know, something bead. Yeah, I think she is. She's definitely local to Colorado. I don't know if she puts anything out. I haven't looked to see if there was a website, honestly. So these are the ones that I got at her store. Now, it was interesting at her store because she had yarn, but she had a lot of things that I already had. But she also had some things that I had been wanting to try. So I was able to feel them. So like she had some of the Premier Cotton Sprout, and I had not even gotten a chance to feel that, and it feels wonderful. So at some point I'm going to want to order some of that. And then there was another one. I can't remember which one it was. These I've never had before. This is new to me yarn, okay? This first one is called Synchrony. This one's called Garden Party. And it's 60% cotton and 40% wool. Y'all know I love my blends. 210 yards. Size 7 needles. This is a light worsted or DK. And this is put out by the Brown Sheep Yarn Company. And it was $20. Isn't that one pretty? And her mother had knit a cowl with this, and she did a whole cowl with just one. And so that's why I only got one of these. And it looks so pretty done up, and it felt so different than it looks. It's much softer than it looks. So it's very interesting. This yarn is from Amano. Amano. Amano yarns. Okay. This is 70% baby alpaca and 30% merino, made in Peru. This one is called Warmy. Warmi. Could be Warmi. It's a beautiful cranberry color. Now that's coming out pretty good. You can see that pretty good. This one is 100 grams, 150 meters, or 164 yards. So this one is a worsted weight. It says Warmi in Quichua, the native language of the Incas, means woman or union. The inspiration for the color card comes from the inimitable palette of Peruvian fruits and flowers. H hook. So yeah, US 8. These were $20. Does it have a color? It doesn't have a color on here. But 60005. But it's so soft. It's so soft. And then to go with something else that I got is another by Amano. And this one is 100% baby alpaca. Except this one is fingering weight. Hang on, y'all. I got to turn on my air conditioner. I'm having a hot flash. This one is 273 yards, 100 grams. Alpaca has the widest range of natural colors in the world. Eco Puna is Amana's effort to reserve this unique range of tones. The yarn is baby alpaca presented in certified natural melange shades. So this is the actual color tone that comes off of the animal. And that one is called Eco Puna. And this one was also $20. Y'all, this is so soft. So soft. But I have something I want to use this with that's in this bag. Y'all aren't getting bored, are you? Should we talk about the book for a minute before we go into the rest of the stuff? So, next week, next Tuesday, I am going to pull names, okay? I'm going to get together, and I wanted to give you guys a final opportunity that if you're making something golden, to send me a picture to my email. Send me a picture to my email or put it in the Facebook group. If you're not a member of the Facebook group and you go over to join, don't forget to answer the questions, because we don't let you in unless you answer the questions. It doesn't matter if I know you. And there is a place for you to put your, there's a featured, and it says the book club, where you can put your pictures. Okay. And if you forget, be sure you put the hashtag, which is something golden mal, MAL. Oh, good. It worked. Okay. Now I'm going to go through these. Now, this is another thing that Cheryl gave me. And I'm pretty sure I told you guys about this, but I'm going to show you again. So Cheryl gave me this Noro book. Noro flowers. And it's got really pretty things in it using Noro yarns. Really beautiful. So I'm going to go through that again, but that's the book that Cheryl gave me. And then here's the other books that I got. I think these are all from Who Gives a Scrap. This is an older one. And y'all know I have these magazines, right? This is Mon Tricot. And I have these magazines that my mother used to get at the BX when we were in Germany. And I have them, and they are knitting and crochet. But this one is a knitting dictionary from Mon Tricot, the magazine. Well, actually says knitting, crochet, patchwork, jacquard, Afghan, fork, and techniques. Practical hints, casting on, decreasing, and then here's all the stitch patterns. And I like to get these older ones because I am quite sure that there are going to be some of them that are not in the ones that I already have. See, these are like if you're doing a yoke on a sweater. Like a yoke on a sweater, the jacquard. I actually can read those, you guys. I know it looks crazy, but I can read them. And here's some crochets. Here's some motifs. So that was a cool one to find. I know, I forgot. I was going to say something about the book. Y'all, it's like I haven't done this in how long? Okay. A Serial Killer's Daughter. And that is Carrie Rawson. And she is the daughter of Dennis Rader, who was BTK, Bind, Torture, Kill. But before I go any farther, there are 3 books related to this, okay, that I would like to mention. The book we're going to do first is A Serial Killer's Daughter. However, there is also another book that was written by, where is my phone? It's in my pocket. Oh, look, Fiber Floozie Crafts is live. 56 minutes ago, and I haven't even just now started getting into the bag. Lord. Hush. I want to show you guys the picture. Here's the picture of the book, A Serial Killer's Daughter. by Carrie Rawson. That's the book we're doing. Hey, Chels. But there is one by Catherine Ramsland. Now, she is the lady who went who wrote to BTK, and she tells the story from his point of view, from all of her interviews with him. And it's called Confession of a Serial Killer. Now, I have this on Audible. I have both of those on Audible. But you guys, all three of these books I'm going to tell you about, you can get from your library because I looked it up. You can get all three of them from your library. You don't have to buy them. You can, but you don't have to. If you've got credits, that's great. You can get them on Audible. All right. And then there's another one that I got from my library. No, not that one. Now, I use Libby. Hold on, because I'm going to see if this works. Okay. And this is the third book I wanted to tell you about, and it's called Bind, Torture, Kill, The Inside Story of BTK, the Serial Killer Next Door. And this one is read by Keith Sellen-Wright. But this one is also from the library. So I know you can get all of them from the library. So I'm probably going to read all of these. But we're going to do the first one because I've already read it and it'll be easy for me to make notes on it. And then I will just reread the others. And we'll do those next, okay? But that's 3 books you can check out and get started learning about BTK. But I wanted to tell y'all, guess what? The book I'm giving away, and I'm going to do that next week. So get your pictures in and all of that stuff. And then I'm going to pull a winner for next week. Next week I will pull a winner, and that will be for Something Golden Mal. Now, the BTK one, I don't know yet. I don't know what our theme is going to be for that one. It may just be open and just again be Crime Makes 23, okay? But I don't know. We'll see. So I'll pick a winner. What was I going to say? Man, I was going to say something else. I forgot. If I think of it, I'll let you know. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. So Paul Holes, who wrote Unmasked, I'm giving that book away, and you guys know that it is signed. And I thought it was very interesting because I already had the book, but the last time I was up in Colorado Springs, I went to the Tattered Bookstore downtown Colorado Springs, and I found that book, and it was signed. So I'm going to give away the one that isn't signed, and I'm going to keep the one that is signed. But now I know why there was a signed copy there, because Paul Holes lives in Colorado Springs. I didn't know that. Okay, Christy. Good night. Good night, Mary. Okay. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate it. So that's okay. You can still follow along, Tina, because if you've seen all these things on him, then you will know a lot of the stuff that we're talking about. So just follow along with us. So what is the other book, Annie? Can you tell me what the other book is? And did I miss anybody else's? Okay, let me go back and show you these books. I think I got all the other stuff out of the way. So there's that one. Oh, that's why you said Disney. Yes. Now that one I paid, I believe these books were $2. See, this one says $9.95, but yeah, it was only $2. But I got it because it's the princesses. Look, it's the princesses. Evil Has a Name is Paul Holt. This is Paul Holt's new book, Evil Has a Name. Okay, I will look for that. Thank you, Annie. Let me make a note. So that one is cute. I think there's 3. And see, it says here hand and machine knit. Okay. Hand and machine knit. So which I don't know how I guess it's like an actual knitting machine. But see, here's the charts. So cool. This one was $1. Which is great. It was originally $1 when it came out, but it's great to get it for $1. No inflation, right? So this is unabridged translation from the French book. So I don't know how that's going to go because sometimes translations are a little, but this comes from Marabie Co. in Fort Worth, Texas. So I went to Colorado to get the book from Texas. That's just like me. And again, this one has crochet and knit patterns and lots of hints and tips on how to put things together. So that's really cool. And this one is by Interweave Knits. I love their magazine. It's edited by Ann Budd, introduction by Pam Allen, and it's our favorite designs for the first 10 years. So that would be the first 10 years of the Interweave Knits magazine, and it is their favorites from that. And I paid $3 for this one. And there's just a few things. So some of these are like, I'm never going to make them. But that's a very nice men's vest. Y'all, I may be here for a little while. Just saying. Y'all are welcome to come in, go out, come back. Whatever y'all have to do. Look at that one. Because I want to put this stuff away. Water Garden Fair Isle. Look at that. Argyle vest. So this one had some really great stuff in it. But they're going back 10 years, so, you know. Okay, I've got some pamphlets here. Yeah, these are all pamphlets. This one someone tied together with yarn. Some really old yarn. This came from VIP for $4, was on sale for $3.40, and I paid 50 cents for it. Those are crocheted flowers. So Crocheted Shawls of Jessie Ablarock, Volume 1. Some really cool things. Hey, Lori. Oh, you're doing your Starry Nights. Oh, I'm glad you said something. If any of you are doing diamond paintings, you have to go to Donna and Amber's channel, and that is Hurley's Hand Dyed, and get the link and go in and join their Facebook group for the podcast. So Hurley's Hand Dyed, and they're doing a Starry Night diamond painting along, and I have to get mine kit up. So I'm going to do a video of kitting mine up on my Shiny She Shed channel and get some pictures taken, and then I am going to enter. Started yesterday. Thanks for reminding me, Lori. I just saw the popcorner. Are you talking about the popcorners? The food? Oh my gosh, those things are so good. So good. Mr. Fiber and I got a bag of those on the way back from the airport yesterday. Some of these are very intricate. Like, look at this one. A lot of them, I think, were done with crochet thread. Aren't they cool? If there's anything, you guys have to tell me if there's something you want me to take my time more with and show you more of it when you see this. Be sure and give me a comment down below and let me know. If there's something you want me to show in more detail, I will do it. Anything that I show in my videos, just let me know. These are done with hairpin. And that brings me to another great thing that I went to Whip and Sip on Thursday night while I was at Dad's. And one of the ladies at Whip and Sip, I'm going to have to try to remember her name. I think her name was Claire. That doesn't seem right. And she was making a shawl from an old work basket magazine. And I have the pattern. I took a screenshot of the pattern. She had a printout of it, and it's not very good, so I'm going to have to really work at understanding it. And I will show you guys pictures. Hang on. But she gave me a very good pointer. I have such a hard time with making pom-poms. And she said, you take the hairpin lace tool. So it's the tool with the 2 bars. I have it over here. And you put it to about 2.5 inches, and you use that to wrap your yarn. And then it's easy to get in there and to put yarn on the center and pull it tight and slide it off. How easy! Because I ain't never going to use that hairpin lace deal. It's just not going to happen. Here is this. It's called the Trade Winds shawl. Look at that. And it has, she was, while we were there that night, she was working on, I'll talk more about all this, but she was working on it, and she was putting the fringe. It was so pretty. And she was using Red Heart Super Saver white yarn. It was absolutely gorgeous. Claire, that is her name. And she's the one that gave me the tip for the hairpin lace maker to use it to making pom-poms. And she was doing that one. And it was, no, Claire was making the Trade Wind shawl. It was another lady that was there, and I cannot remember her name, that told me the hairpin lace And she's also another one that said she had gotten some yarn, and she said that she had what I think I have, and that is yarn beyond life expectancy. And I think I need it on a t-shirt. Donna's got hers kitted up, and she's got her, her release paper, and going to start it tomorrow. Oh, yes, post the picture first. Okay. All right. I can do that. Post the picture first because you want the picture before you start. Okay. Leisure Arts leaflet number 159 was originally $3. I paid $1 for this one. It's got all of those on it. I'm not going through all of these, you guys. This one's called Easy to Read by Coates and Clark. It was originally 50 cents. Let's see. I paid 50 cents for it. And I think this is all about this Afghan from the front. So it's all about this here. There's 3 of them. You all know I'm starting those dishcloths. I did finish a dishcloth, and I didn't bring it because I gave it to Carrie. She got a new one while I was there. So this one is dishcloths, the Big Book Leisure Arts. Big Book of Dishcloths, 99 designs to crochet. And I paid $1. I think these are in color. Nope. Just the front cover is in color. And there's some more of them. I thought this one was really neat. This one is from the American School of Needlework. It's the crochet kerchiefs. Now, I know there's a lot of patterns out there for these, but I thought this was really cute. And I paid 50 cents for this book. Well worth having these patterns. This one is Leisure Arts, Back to Basics leaflet, set in sleeve, 42 to 50. This is, I don't have a whole lot of stuff on men's sweaters and such. Okay, that's the books. Then I got, because I am all completely out of them, I got a whole bag of white pom-poms for hats, the fur pom-poms, for $4. And I usually pay $4 for them at Joann or Michael's. But this is an entire bag full for $4. And so it's originally a 24-piece faux fox white from China. I will bet you there are not 24 pieces in here, but a whole bag for $4. I was stoked about that because I have a whole bunch of colors, but I was out of white. Okay, I think that's everything I got from, yes. Yeah. That's everything I got from, who gives a scrap? I know, we should do it. We should do it. Absolutely, we should do it. Y'all ready to keep going? It's more yarn, but it's also got some diamond painting. I'm going to show that real quick, and I'm going to put that away. Any questions about book club? Anybody want to say any more about the book club? How much do we love Paul Holes? I don't know why, but I love him even more now that I know that he lives in Colorado Springs. How wild is that? Okay. This is the stuff that I got. I think I showed you guys. I think I showed you. That I got when I went with Cheryl. I forgot. You know, I probably could message Melissa though and see if they still have it and ask her if she will pull it for me, and I will send her some money and I will get it next time I'm up there. There's an idea. But I totally forgot, Lori. You should have messaged me. I forget. I forget everything. I forget all the things. Okay, here's an up close of those buttons that I showed you. These are the elephants. I paid $1 for this. I think I paid $1. Yeah. This was at Michael's. Aren't those cute? So now I'm gonna hang those on my button deal back there. Okay. I got these two. They were in the clearance for $1. These are styluses for diamond painting. These are going to be giveaways. I'm going to have another giveaway on Shiny She Shed because I hit 300 subscribers, you guys. I can't believe that. It's amazing. And I paid $1 for each of these. These are for me. These are freestyle. So these are, I can just do whatever on them because it has the glue already on it on the grid, and I can just build whatever I want to. I can use a cross stitch or whatever, and I could do a skein of yarn maybe. That would be fun. And then these are going to go in with giveaways. This was $2, and there are 8 trays in here. 8 trays in this one. So these will go in giveaways. And then I got a roller. I'm super excited about having that. That's an actual Diamond Dots roller for rolling the drills down. Now, I bought 2 kits. I left the other kit at Dad's because I had to have room in the bag. But I did bring this one home, and I will be opening this on Shiny She Shed and showing you guys what it looks like. But it's really cool. It's on a piece of wood. Okay, that's the diamond painting stuff. And here is a better look at those yarns that I showed you. These are the 2 that I want to put together. This one is called Passion Fruit. And they didn't have any of this here, but it's blossom cake. I had to have blossom cakes. Yay for the roller. You're at $2.95. Oh my gosh. And it's what? How many is it, Lori? Bree? Sorry, because Lori's doing one too. Lori's doing something. Is she doing the Sophies? Or is she doing another one? Yay for the roller. Yay. I think Lori is doing it. That's right, because she asked me. Okay, so the blossom cake and because Chelsea and I went and looked and they didn't have them, and the cinnamon swirl. And this one is springtime. And I want to do these together. And here is the pattern that they recommend for. This is the pattern they recommend for the cinnamon swirl cake. Okay, is this shawl right here with ruffles. And I've never done ruffles on anything. Not on purpose. I haven't done it on purpose. I've done it, but not on purpose. This one, it says it takes 3 balls to do this lacy one. I don't know. $481 yards, and it's an 8-ounce cake, 227 grams, 61% cotton and 39% acrylic in the blossom cakes. The cinnamon swirl, I think, is 100% acrylic. Yes, it's 8 ounces, 227 grams. It's 407 yards. And this one has 481 yards. Okay. And they said that this one takes 3 of the cinnamon swirl. But I can put a different color with it. I could put like a yellow in here in between some of these rows, and I'll be just fine if I need to. Oh, there's Nisi. Hey, Nisi. Okie dokie. Sounds good. I'll be catching up with you soon. You didn't care for the cinnamon swirl. Okay, will be interesting to see when I work with it. It is different. It's not as soft. This is really soft. But this is not. I mean, it's soft, but it is different. It's a different twist on this. This yarn has a different twist. So we'll see. Okay, and then y'all remember I got it in this color, these 2 colors. So this one is the cinnamon swirl. And this one is sun and surf. And the blossom cake, and I think that's the color. And this is macaw, as in the bird, macaw. And that's what I want to put them together. And wouldn't like I'm kind of thinking a white in between these would be good. Oh, yeah, you guys, Breezy and Nisi, you guys are both doing the All in the Family one too, aren't you? Oh my gosh, so many blankets this year. You guys are knocking out the blankets. Maureen, our member in the group, Maureen is knocking out the blankets. Oh my goodness. She is knocking them out. Okay, I brought some things home. The stuff, I know you guys probably can't see that, but this is the stuff out of the suitcase. I don't know. See, look at that. It came off the suitcase. It's the inside of it. So I probably won't use this one again. I will probably get another one this week before I go to Chelsea's, because that is just a mess. Oh, not that one. Don't look at that yet. No, no, no. Don't you look at that yet. These are the ones I brought from my emergency yarn there at Dad's. I brought these. These were downstairs at Dad's. The year of the blankets, I know, but you're not the only one. There's tons of people making them. You like the cinnamon swirl. Oh, and you love yours. Cool. You had the sand and sea. Okay. How does it play out? Does it play out real pretty? I haven't seen anything made from it yet, except for that. And I don't know what color that is on that pattern. This pattern is, do they tell you what color? They don't tell you what color they made it with. Beach towel is the one they made it with, is this color. And I guess it has some kind of short strands of color in there, the way it goes back and forth. So this one I brought home with me. This is Willow Yarn Dahlia. It is 1.7 ounces, 175, 50 grams, 147 yards. This is, I believe this is a 1. Yes, it is a 100% merino. And I know I can use this as a contrast color, and it would be great for something golden, wouldn't it? It would have been great in my other project. But yeah, I know I'm going to use this one soon. This one is Louisa Harding, Jasmine. This one came from the thrift store there that I went to with Cheryl, made in China. 50 grams and 107 yards. This is like a 2 sport or a light worsted. I don't know if there's a color on this one, but it's a sparkle. I'm going to have the sparkle. And then these are the cottons because I'm doing so many wash rags. And I'm also making soap sacks for soap sacks. It's SACK through Warm Up America. So I brought home this one, which is Purple Confetti. This is the Crafter's Secret. And this one, which is Mellow Fellow. And then I love the scrub off, but I didn't have the teal one here. So I brought home a teal one for myself because I bought it when I was up there. Okay. That's the yarns I brought home. And the only thing left to show you is the piece de la resistance. The piece de la resistance. Well, that's not everything either. Oh, that's cool. That would take, yeah, you want to get those done before the end of school, which I hope you're close. Your golden has taken the back, but that's okay. We may just continue the something golden. We may just continue with that and then say that if you want to do, this is for book club also, you guys, you can also put hashtag crime makes 23. So isn't that what we came up with, Bree? But you still have the rest of this week because I'm not going to pick anything for the something golden until next Tuesday. I will pick it next Tuesday is when I'll pick something. So, okay. Inside of Who Gives a Scrap is Andromeda sock yarn. Andromeda sock yarn. Melissa Butch. She's on Instagram. She has a website. She does a sock yarn club. And she is awesome. I really, really like Melissa a lot. I like her a lot. And here is, it's going to go behind me. This is her sticker. How cute is that? A sock smile. Doesn't yarn give us a smile? And it's got that iridescent or holographic. It's a holographic sticker. So that's going to go behind me. And so tonight is like a twofer, you guys, because I wasn't here on Friday. Okay, thank you, Linda, for being here. What? Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Are you going to do Priscilla's pattern? Distinctive crochet. I'm wanting to do her. I'm still wanting to do it. I have it. I still have, but I haven't done it yet. Okay, let me show you. Now, I got something that represents Colorado Springs. This one is a bulky. It's gorgeous. It's got all of those beautiful golds and brown splotches, and then it's got the blue sky in there. This one is called Kissing Camels. So this represents the kissing camels in the Garden of the Gods in Colorado Springs. Andromeda sock yarn. It is 106 yards, 100 grams, 100% superwash wool. Is it time, Bubby? Oh, we missed it. Go ask him. He'll get it for you. Hold on, y'all. We missed the green toy. I'll be right back. Look at the yarn. Yes, I said the word. I know, I said the word. Let's go. Come on. Where's your green toy? Where is he? Come on. Let's go. Okay. Mr. Fiber's going to get it for him. Oh, I know. He wants his green toy. It's after 8 o'clock, y'all. So this is Kissing Camels. So I do have a video on my channel where Dad was driving and I take you through the Garden of the Gods. So if you guys want to go and see, you can go to my page and you can search it. But this is the yarn that she did for the Kissing Camels. Okay. And then This one is for Chelsea. I got something for Chelsea, and I've already sent her a picture of it. Of course, it's for Chelsea. Look at all the speckles. Look at all the purple. She's going to love it. And this one is called Sassy Salamander. Again, it is 106 yards and 100 grams. And she had this made up into a hat, and I took a picture of the pattern that she made, so I know what it is. But isn't that beautiful? She is going to love it. So Chelsea, a chunky hat with this. If you want me to make it, let me know. Or I'll just bring it to you when I come next week. And then I don't know. I'm thinking Chelsea might like this one too. Oh my gosh, it's getting blown out. Hold on. That is getting blown out. So where you go. It's still looking a little blue on my screen. Are you guys seeing the purple? Are you seeing it? I don't know if you're seeing purple or blue. No, it's looking blue to me. When it's this blue looking, you know it is some kind of purple. Very, very purple. Did you get it? You see him come through, y'all? He got it. So this one is called Don't Judge Me. 245 yards, 100 grams, 75% superwash and 25% nylon. I don't know. She may just want me to make her something with it because this is a smaller weight yarn. She may not be too enthused about having the smaller weight yarn. This is actually a DK weight, which is why I got it. Because I think that she might like the DK. So let me know, Chels. Hold on for the helicopters coming over. Y'all hear them? La 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 la. I'm trying not to be mad at him. And this one is definitely mine. That's another one that's hard to see, but this is it's got a lot of turquoisey teal in it. It's got like pops of this brightness that come out. It's got purple. This one is a worsted. It's 218 yards, 100 grams, 100% superwash, and it's called Peacock Ore. So think peacock, you guys, because it definitely is that. The husky yarn I gave you, you made a chalette for your Psalm's prom date. Her dress has thin straps and a low back. Oh, that sounds so nice. Oh, Lori, send me a picture. I'd love to see that. It looks blue indigo, bunting bird color. Yeah, it's definitely purple, you guys. Just saying. I'll try and get you a picture. Can y'all see the peacock? You can see the peacock in this one, though. This one you can see. So that was Peacock Ore. And again, that one is worsted. And then this one is a fingering, but I could not help it. Look at all the speckles. You can't go wrong with a light color with all the speckles in it to put it with other yarns. You just can't go wrong with these. This is called Party Peeps because she said at Easter there were this was a color of peeps. They were called Party Peeps. And that's what she made this one after. It's 245 yards, 100. I said it was a fingering, but it's a DK. It's a 75-25. Isn't that so pretty? I love these ones that have these acid colors sprinkled in them. I know, peacock and teal, I do. Breezy, I do. Okay, now these last ones, first I have to show you, I'll show you the yarns, okay? But remember the book that I got, you guys? And this is the last of it here. This and the book are the last things. I did get some stones if you guys want to see those. You guys want to see the stones I got, my jewelry and stones? I bought this book at Michael's, and it's Knitting the National Parks. And I think this is fairly new, actually. It's by Nancy Bates. Now, I've put tape on here, and I don't mind. I got 10% off on it because the corner of mine was banged up. Well, Melissa made yarns for some of these, okay? She did the light blue and the green. This is called Sky. This is her worsted. It's 100% superwash. This one's called Sky. This one is called Cigarro. And these two are for do that so y'all can see as I look for it. Oh, here it is. These are for Cigarro in the book. And here is the hat. So that's what I got these two for doing this hat. And then, oh, see, I had it marked. This one is called Denali. And this one represents Denali in Alaska. And here's the hat. Now, remember that cream colored yarn? This one with the alpaca? I'm going to use this together with these three. And I'm thinking I may have a little bit of this green left because I'm only doing the cactuses on the other one. I am still on. You want me to show you your yarn again? But these are the colors I'm going to use for this hat, along with that cream colored one. And these are called, this one's called Smoke. This one is Fireweed. And this one is Redstone. So yeah. It's a beautiful book. You guys want a closer look at this too, let me know, okay? Oh, goodness. That's so pretty. Chelsea, I'll show you yours again. Ready? There's yours. And it is called Sassy Salamander. And this one is a chunky, so it's be like a 5. She loves it. Yes, that redstone is a copper color. It definitely is. And then Chelsea, this one is a DK, and you're not going to be able to see the purple in it. But if you can see how blue that looks, it's that purple that is coming out that blue. And this one's called Don't Judge Me. And this is a DK, so you need to let me know. Do you want me to make you something with it, or you want me to bring it? Let me know if you want me to bring that one. In the book, as in a pattern, absolutely there is. Oh yeah. There's 63 hats in here. 63 of them. Let me see. I know I saw the Moab in here. That's what I was trying to do. There we go. That's Maine. That's the New River Gorge, West Virginia. Shenandoah in Virginia. Florida, Biscayne. South Carolina, Congaree. Florida, the Dry Tortugas. This is the Florida Everglades. North Carolina, Tennessee, Great Smoky Mountains. Kentucky, Mammoth Cave. Virgin Islands. South Dakota Badlands. Look at how they did the cracks. Ohio, the Cuyahoga Valley. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You have to help me out, somebody, but Cuyahoga Valley. Missouri, that's Gateway Arch. And you guys, if you look at this, if you've been there and you've seen the arch up close, it does have that brick in it, like this has. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Indiana, Lori, it's the Indiana Dunes that we talked about before, and I didn't know they had dunes. Michigan, Isle Royale. North Dakota, Theodore Roosevelt. You got the bison. Minnesota, Voyagers. South Dakota, Wind Cave. This is the Arches of Utah. Look how cool. Big Bend, Texas. Got the blue bonnets. Colorado, Black Canyon of the Gunnison. That one's really cool. They did the cracks in that one. It's like that. Utah, they have Bryce Canyon. Donna, they have Bryce Canyon for Utah. Let me see. There's an index. Mm. They've got them listed by the parks, and I don't see a Moab, but they do have Bryce Canyon. Oh, good. And then they have the Canyonlands. And they have the Capitol Reef. And then there's Carlsbad. That's New Mexico. Montana. There's the Montana one, Nisi, for Glacier. Yes, it's the arches. Absolutely. The Grand Canyon, Arizona. I like the colors they used on that. The Grand Teton. Look at the picture. Look at the picture. And then look at the hat. That one is amazing. Look at the flowers they did. Those are little French knots. Great Sand Dunes of Colorado. The Guadalupe Mountains, which is in Texas. That's East Texas, y'all. I've never been out there. That's got a real Southwest flavor to it right here, though. Look at Mesa Verde from Colorado. I love this one. After the pottery. I love that one. The Petrified Forest of Arizona. Those colors are pretty. Okay, you guys, now I'm going to show you the stones. So, of course, I got my ring, and I am so proud of my ring, and I absolutely am just thrilled to have found a piece of turquoise for me. And I'm in love with it. I'm just in so much love with it. And then I brought something back for Mr. Fiber. Now, before I had brought him, I have got to get a drink, you guys. Let me get a drink of coffee. Hold on. I had brought him something back last time, and it was an obsidian. So this is the one I got him last time. And it has a point on it. Oh, there you go. Can you see the point? I'll show you how it's shaped. Almost like a pencil. So this is a type of obsidian, but I don't remember what the other stone that's in there with it. I don't remember what type of obsidian this one is, but I know that it had obsidian because of the black that's in there. No, this one's acrylic. It's gotten, I need to try to put some stain resist on it because I have gotten coffee stains on it. I have made them in cotton, but this is the leftovers I had from that little baby blanket. I had one square left over. And it works great. This is the one I brought him this time. And I hope you guys can see. I really hope, can you see the flowers? These are called rhyolite flowers. Rhyolite. Rhyolite. This just really caught my eye. It's just so pretty. Let me hold it up here and see a different, it's just a different view for you. see the, try not to drop this on my keyboard. So pretty, those flowers. And of course, there's a line of a tealy green in the background. Of course there is. So for Mr. Fiber, and I don't right now remember all of the stores. This is one of the stores. It's called Crystal Tuning. This one was downtown Glenwood Springs, of course, on Grand Avenue. And this one is the chakra stones. And I also knew that a couple of these are kind of like a Colorado, local Colorado stone. So first we have amethyst, which is for the crown, starting at the crown of your head, okay? And that is amethyst starts on the crown. These are the chakras. And then we go to lapis, which is the third eye. I don't know how to do this yet. I'm going to have to look it up. And then we go to the throat, and that one is the angelite, this lighter blue one. And I believe that they have some lapis in Colorado, and I think they have some angelite in Colorado. And then the green adventurine, I think they have, and this one is for the heart. Certainly has my heart. Look how pretty. And this one has sparkles. I don't know if you could, yeah, there we go. Look at the sparkles on that one. And then the yellow adventurine is the solar plexus. I haven't held this one up to the light yet to see what it looks like. And then the sacral area is carnelian. It's a very rusty brown stone. Very almost like it's covered in like a copper. And then for your root, it is garnet. And those are the chakra stones, okay? Now, these are the rough stones. But I also got some polished stones. Oh, sorry, that's a little loud. Now, the bead place where I got the yarn, that creamy colored yarn, had these. These are beads, and she had a whole wall of beads. I did not take a whole lot of pictures there. There we go. But they have, it's a type of a stone inside there. And Mr. Fiber had a great idea. He said these would make great earrings. I got some turquoise. I got a little chunk of turquoise. I'm kind of wishing I had bought more turquoise, but these don't have a hole in them. And Mr. Fiber told me now that I got it home, he does not have a way to drill it for me. So I'm going to have to figure something else out with it. But that's a small little piece of turquoise. And this one little piece of turquoise was $5. Y'all, $5. One little piece of turquoise, but it's so pretty. It's real turquoise. So I'm thinking I might be able to put a little piece of like some sort of wire, twist some wire and make a pendant from that. They would make great earrings, wouldn't they? And then this is, so the place where I got the ring, okay, I also bought this bracelet. However, I've already broken it. So this one goes through and then you pull it tight onto the wrist. Okay, here's this bead. And this one was threaded through that bead. And then that keeps that right on the top of your wrist. Keeps that stone right on the top of your wrist. And Mr. Fiber was telling me, he says, that is not going to last long. Well, he was right. I caught it the other day, yesterday, or this morning. I caught it and shoop, pulled it right loose. So I'm going to take it off right here and I'm going to make a pendant out of it. I'm going to take this center piece out. But this is also some of that, what was this one called? I'm going to have to look this one up. It's not the aventurine. This is lapis. This is the lapis. So this is the third eye stone. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Bree. Jeweler's bit. Yeah, something like that. Well, I don't know. I used to have one for the nails, but I don't think I kept it. Because I had one that you just twisted and it would go right through the tip of the nail and you could put a dangle on the end of the nail. I did all that stuff back when I was in the beauty shop. Gorgeous stone though. And I cannot, for the life of me, I cannot remember what this stone was made of, but it started with an M and it is an egg. And I loved the way that the tones went in it with all the little waves of color. And then this one is fluorite. The reason I got it was because they called it a bicolored stone. So I may do something with that also, like a wrap of some sort. I've never done the wrapping of the wire wrapping. I've never done that before. They were popular. These are the polished stones. I think this one is some more of the lapis. It's almost purple. It's like a blue purple. They've still got the price tags on them. That one was $8 for this one. And this one has the inset. So this one is a worry stone. Now you guys may think that I'm being really woo-woo with this, okay? This is kind of out there in the woo-woo world. Are you ready? But when I'm talking about true crime, I'm going to be able to have my stones, each of them representing a different kind of thing, these polished ones especially, and I will be able to sit and hold them while I'm talking. That's kind of one of those things I'm thinking of. This one they gave me for free. This one is an amethyst, and it is also a worry stone. Isn't that pretty? This one is rose quartz. It's really hard to see. It's a very light pink. See how it almost like a flesh color. Can you see how it's a light pink? It's a really pretty. It's got all these little veins in it. This one I cannot remember. It was like Ocasilla, something like that, or Cochicilla. It's like a light greenish color. This one is that adventurine, but it's polished. And I don't remember what this one is, but I can tell you what, when you hold this up to the light, it is clear. It's clear. You can see right through it. So that is, you guys, that's my Colorado trip. That's what's in the bag. Now this one's in the bag, right? What was your favorite thing? Okay. It's not a black quartz. Mm-mm. It's a different one. I'm gonna have to look them up. Used to collect them. I have a book on my Kindle, but I don't want to pull that up right now. But I plan to sit back down and I'll find out the names and learn more about them and their properties. Some of them, the properties for them are where they represent certain things. So they might represent strength or resilience, or they might represent grounding. I believe, of course, in this brownish colored one, I believe it said it was a grounding stone. They're just different things for those. You like the one for Mr. Fiber? Okay, you guys, just I'm going to mark and you can just make whatever comment you want to. Hold on. Ready? Just whatever comment you want to. And I have 2 stickers to give away. It's the fabulous Floozies. I got my stickers. Did you guys notice it was up there? I put it up here on my door. So I've got stickers for you guys, the fabulous Floozies that came in. So leave any remark you want to if you want one of these stickers. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you so much. I am too. Now I will be home until, I believe it's the 13th, I go to Chelsea's. So you guys, I am just so tickled because every time I drive these trips, either to Chelsea's or my dad's, they are 12 to 13 hours, these trips, okay? And flying is the way to go. Can I just say, that's the way to go, because I got home yesterday and of course, coming from the mountains down to Texas to the lower, down here where it's lower elevation, a lot more energy and not so drug out and tired as I usually am after. It takes me 2 or 3 days. I unpacked my bags except for this one, and I wanted to get it unpacked so I could get this stuff put away. I want to work on getting some things put away before I go to Chelsea's. And so I want to get this stuff all shown to you guys. And I hadn't been here in a while. But I can't believe I unpacked my bags. I've already done my laundry. I did all the towels in the bathroom and started cleaning the bathroom. I cleaned the sink in the back. I did the dishes twice. I mean, that just does not happen when I drive. It just doesn't. I know it. We should do a shiny she shed live. We could talk about Donna paintings. She's still going to be working, so I can't make any promises, Donna. You love the fabulous Floozies. You like them, Annie? Aren't they cute? You like all my finds. That's nice. You were going to fly, and the tickets were over 2K from Littleman for the little man and I, so you'll be driving. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nisi. 2K? I guess that's a lot farther. Well, you're gonna take 2 days, aren't you? Mm-mm-mm. Hey, hey. How you doing? You were working today. I guess you finished sewing. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Did you see I took your bag to Colorado? It flew with me. I did some naughty flying. I love that bag. I really love that bag, you guys. I think that's like my favorite bag. I don't know why. It's just the feel of it and everything. I just love it. I like that canvas bag. Okay, I'm going to mark the chat. Now, how many comments did we have? Let's see. We had, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7? Okay, I count 7. A number between 1 and 7. Okay, we got 6. A number between 1 and 7. Still working, she says. Something went wrong. A number between 1 and 7. 2. 6 and 2. Who was 6 and 2? Number 6 and number 2. Oh, you got the Harry Potter. You got the bag like me. I was talking to Karen and she said, somebody saw your bag on your show and they ordered. And I said, I wonder if it was Tammy. So it was you. So we're twinsies. We're twinsies, Tammy. Your shoulder is healing. You're back to work. Okay. Are you back to knitting? Okay. She says you and Crystal, was it? Okay. So 2 and 6, 2 and 6, 2 and 6. Okay. Breezy's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Is that right? Yay! Donna, you won one too. Okay, so Bree and Donna, there is you're going to have some stickers. I'll be sending these out. Let me write that down so I don't forget. I think I have both y'all's. I don't know for sure, but Y'all might want to email me just so I don't forget, because you know how I am. I love those stickers. They're just too cute. Too cute. You're welcome. Y'all email me too, okay? So I don't forget. Bree, I'm really thinking I have your address, but Donna, I can't remember. I honestly can't remember if I have yours. So send me an email, okay? All right, you guys, I'm gonna call it. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you very much. I so appreciate you. I've missed you guys. It was a great night tonight. Showed you all my goodies. I don't know what's going to happen when I go to New Orleans. I'm going to be busy with them boys, so I may not do much shopping because y'all, I mean, there might be something very special though come from that trip to Chelsea's. We got something in the works. Let me just say, we got something in the works. And I have something in the works for next time I go to Colorado. I'm working on a box in Colorado. And then, yeah, so there may be a little something from Chelsea in New Orleans. So just saying, something. You have mine. I know you probably have mine memorized. You probably have mine memorized. I'm just saying. Off the top of your head, I'm sure. Don't say it. Nobody knows that one. Don't say it. Only a few people have that address. Okay, you guys, I love y'all. Thank you to my moderators. I appreciate you very much. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to my those that replay. You guys are awesome. Adele, oh, I'm going to forget everybody. Joyce, Natalie, Gracie. I'm forgetting some. I know I'm forgetting some that I always see that watch them. Sarah. So I appreciate you guys. And those who lurk, I love you too. Some of you are the same ones that lurk, and I love y'all. So good night, everybody. Have a great night and have fun today. I'll see you later.